What's up, guys? This is another edition on my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing another analysis. We'll be analyzing some commodities on this market, and we'll be starting with the 1000 index commodity. Currently, as you can see, guys, the 1000 is on a downward trend. You can see this is the weekly time frame, and the 1000 is currently tanking to the downside. If you take your trend line and you draw it from this high to this low, you're going to see that price is pushing to the downside. And also, if you um, take a trend line and also draw it from this point, you can see that three lines are already connecting. This is the first thought, second thought, third thought, signifying that price is going down. In fact, even without needing the trend line, you can obviously see that the 1000 is on the downtrend. So with that being our first information, we get to understand that the 1000 is on a weekly downtrend, and there is no likelihood of price reacting or pushing to the upside for now. So as you can see, this present liquidity here has been taken out. Look at this is a small trend line. Liquidity here has been taken out. Can you see those who trade smart money? You can see that the liquidity has been taken out by this push to the downside, and what is left is this imbalance. Can you see this imbalance? This fair value gap is what is left for price to come and fill. Price actually tanked to the upside for about 1 month. Boom, 1000 was just buying, and can you see this is the first week, second week, third week, fourth week. So that's, I think that was some couple of I think that was last year. Yeah, last year. This tanked to the upside, left an imbalance in the market that price needed to come back to fill. And as you can see, after some months, I think about this May, I think about 6 months, thereabouts, okay, more than 6 months, almost a year plus. Yeah, a year plus, price has retraced back to fill this imbalance. Yeah, price has retraced back to this imbalance. And what is left of this imbalance is just this candle. Can you see? Price has filled this imbalance, price has filled this imbalance, and what is left is just this imbalance below. As you can see, as I said earlier, price has come to clear the liquidity below this region by this move, this current move. The initial liquidity created by price has been cleared, and right now we will be looking at price tanking to before we see any significant reaction or any significant information, before we get any significant information to buy to the upside, is this zone, this region. As you can see, I'll be looking at price tanking from where it is currently down to this region before I look out for any buy to the upside. There's a tendency price does retracements of the lower time frame. Can you see from the weekly time frame right now? It jumped down to the 4-hour time frame. If you want to ride this move to the downside, or if personally I want to ride this move to the downside, then I'm waiting for price to do a retest or a retracement on the lower time frame before I up on this move. But for now, price is not doing any retracement, it is just tanking to the downside. So if price does not do any retracement, then this will be the zone I'll be watching out for price to reject from. This will be the zone I'll be watching out for price rejection. So that's that about the 1000 index. Currently, if you'll be looking to up on this move, look out for selling opportunities. If you'll be looking to up on the 1000 move, look out for selling opportunities, because as you can see, price also has left tons of liquidity here. It might take months, it might take weeks, it might take years before price eventually comes back to play this liquidity, but liquidity has been left above this region. Sorry, I'm just trying to draw this trend line well. Liquidity has been left above this region, and definitely price will go back. Price will go back to clear it. It might not be immediately, but eventually price is going to go back to clear it. But as I said, I'll be looking to enter the move, the buy move from this region, and then have a good trade for myself. So that's that about the 1000 index. Let's go to the 500 index. I think the 500 index is currently shorting, it's currently tanking to the downside. Can you see? Can you see? The 500 index is currently shorting to the downside. And if you look at this closely, you get to see that there's also a liquidity here. This is the daily time frame. Let me see that there's liquidity here. Price claim to grab liquidity. Right, so this is what we call trend line liquidity. Price has come to grab the liquidity above this zone and is tanking to the downside. Currently, boom, 500 index has been selling for almost 2 days now. I think the sell started yesterday, and as you can see, it is still tanking to the downside. And um, based on what price is doing right now, as you can see, there's actually an order block here on the daily time frame. It's an order block. I see, because this is the last bearish candle that caused a push to the upside to break structure. Can you see that this is already a break of structure? If you look at this structure, you get to see that 500 is on a bullish move. It's on a bullish move because structure has been taken out here. Can you see this was the initial lower high that got formed in the market before this bullish move, this bullish bullish move to the upside broke the structure, and then eventually there was a grab of liquidity and also a break of structure above this high. Okay? I call this a change of character because this bullish move that broke this structure caused a change of character, and then this current bullish move that is happening right now that eventually went up to grab liquidity coming to change of character. The bullish move, this bullish move that came up here to grab liquidity is our break of structure. It's our BOS. So as you can see, price has broken from, let me measure it. Can you see? Can you see? So this region, price has come to grab liquidity here. Can you see the break of structure? If you go down to the lower time frame, I think on the daily time frame. So if it's still down to either the 4-hour time frame, the 6-hour time frame, you get to see that price actually closed above this. It's a very the body of the candle that closed above this is huge on the 4-hour time frame. Can you see? If you scale down to the lower time frame, you're going to see more candles above that region. Can you see more candles? Can you see? So that is our break of structure. And right now, price is just trying to do a retest before continuing bullish to the upside. And looking at this right now, from here, to actually measure out this retracement point, you can use our Fibonacci tool. With our Fibonacci tool, as you can see, price is rejecting from the 61.8 level, 61.8 level. And from this zone, there's every tendency that price begins or continues to go bullish. Let me go down to lower time frame. Okay, based on what price is doing right now on the 15 minutes time frame, now you can see that on the 4-hour time frame, price has broken this structure, this initial high here, this high above the zone. Price has broken it, and right now it has it's landing or it is retesting from the 61.8 level. On the 4-hour time frame, price is retesting from 61.8 level. Now to catch a nice entry, you can scroll down or go down to the 15 minutes time frame to look out for more entries. And looking at this on the 15 minutes time frame, you get to see that structure also has been taken out. For initially, because initially price was forming lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower like that. And as you can see, price has pushed to the upside to grab or to break structure. So this initial lower high has been taken out by this high. So this is our initial lower high coming just quickly. Okay. Okay, awesome. This setting. Okay, awesome. So this is our lower high. This lower high has been taken out by this bullish move. Right now, we'll be looking to enter long on 500 index. And to measure this retracement point, you can use our Fibonacci tool to look out for likely zones that price will drop into and eventually reject to the upside. As you can see, price just dropped into the 50 level. Can you see 50 level? And there was a bullish move to the upside. Now, seeing that price has broken this structure, now what we'll be looking out for is buying opportunity. Don't forget, initially on the 4-hour time frame, price has done what? Price has broken structure and is doing a retest on the 61.8 level on the 4-hour time frame. And also right now, on 15 minutes time frame, price has broken structure and we're also doing a retest on the 50 level. So with this information, we should be looking to go long. We should be looking to go long on 500 index. So this will be our entry, this 50 level will be our entry, and then we just ride it up. Let's go back to the 4-hour time to look out for possible zones of exit, and then we can just ride it up to this 0.0 level. Can you see 0.0 level as our first exit point? As our first exit point. So boom 1000 index, we'll be looking to 500 index, sorry, I beg your pardon. We'll be looking to ride it from that entry point to at least the first exit, that is the 0.0 level, and the second exit point can be this minus 27 level, minus 27 level. So this is my bias on 500 index, bullish move to the upside. Let's quickly look at cash 1000 index. I think for some couple of days now, cash 1000 index has been tanking seriously to the downside, and I think it just made another all-time low a couple of weeks back. For a very, very long time now, cash 1000 has been tanking to the downside. You can see it recently, it just made, okay, not really an all-time low, because I think this is the current all-time low. This zone is the current all-time low. But as you can see, price is heading towards the initial all-time low, and there's every tendency price goes down to break that all-time low and continue there. But for now, as you can see, crash 1000 is bearish. Can you see this initial support level as strong resistance? Price got into that zone, drop, and currently it is still dropping to the downside. So you should be looking out for further shorts to the downside. If you're looking to enter cash 1000 index, then wait for a test, wait for retracement, and look to go short. Look to go short. The overall bias, based on what price is showing me right here, is a short on crash 1000 index. So let's look at crash 500 index quickly. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. As you can see, on crash 1000, on crash 500 index, crash 500 is currently dropping to the downside. Although overall crash 500 index is bullish. Crash 500 index is on the bullish side. So let's take our Fibonacci to draw our retracement to our market levels, market zones, and look at where price possibly retest or retrace into. Right now, price is on the 50 level. Price on the 50 level, and there's every tendency price continues to go bullish. Every tendency price continues to go bullish. This was an initial resistance which might eventually come to false. But then for us to have concrete evidences, can you see right now the power time frame? There are multiple weeks rejection. Can you see multiple weeks rejection on the 50 level? So from this zone, there's every tendency price continues to go bullish, or price can just decide to drop to the downside to come test the 61.8 level or the 70 level, 70.5, or just below it to grab the liquidity below, possibly liquidity zone. You get to see that this is actually an imbalance. There's an inefficiency there, and there's every tendency price comes down to fill it. There's every tendency price comes down to fill it. So, but based on what price is doing right now, the 50 level, can we see many multiple weeks rejection? There's every tendency price continues to go bullish from this zone. So for boom 500 index or crash 500 index, we'll be looking to go bullish. The overall bias on crash 500 index for now is a bullish move. It's a bullish move. It's a bullish move until price comes down to take out this initial low. This initial low takes it out and does a serious retest. Then our bias for crash 500 is bullish. So quickly, other commodities. Let's just look at big 75 index and look at what price is doing, and then we might call it tonight. Okay, so currently on boom on big 75 index, let's see. I think I was already on this analysis a while ago, and as you can see, big 75 index is bullish right now. But based on what price is showing us, can you see that initially it was a bullish move, and right now price is somewhat looking bearish. Let's draw our trend line. Can you see this is our trend line? This is our first point, second point, third point. Right now, based on what price is showing us, 75 is somewhat bearish because This was an initial low in the market. If you look at this zone, then you see this was an initial low in the market. Let's go down to the H1 time frame to see that clearly. So can you see this was an initial low in the market, and right now price has turned to the downside to clear it. Price has turned to the downside to clear it. Let us look at this to see it more clearly. Let's look at this to see it more clearly. So based off what price is showing us right now, we might be seeing an eventual short. Let's go down to the lower time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes time frame to see what price is doing. We might be seeing an eventual short, but looking at this also on the 15 minutes time frame, it is showing another bullish move. Another bullish move has started. So currently, Big 75 on this time frame is bullish, but somewhat here on the power time frame, can you see it has broken trend line and it is looking bearish. But right now, can you see the initial low on this 15 minutes time frame? As I showed you guys on Crash 1000, was it Crash 1000 index? Yeah, I think it was Crash 1000 index. No, not Crash 1000, I think it was Boom. Boom. Should be the Boom 500 index, and I showed you guys that we are looking at an overall buy based on what price is doing. So also for VIX 75 index, we should be seeing an overall buy right now. Let's see. Because this initial low on the 15 minutes time frame has been taken out. Let's go back. Can you see? The initial low has been taken out. I think this was the initial low. Okay, so this was the initial lower high. This point was the initial lower high. Can you see series of lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high. Can you see? If I think it was even a lower high, it was a lower low. But this bullish move to this upside, can you see? Took out this lower low, this lower high, and did a retest, a 100% retest, and then went up to break structure. This zone changed character, this zone changed structure, and right now on 15 minutes time frame, VIX 75 is bullish, and right now the bullish move is still being sustained. So for VIX 75 index overall, based on what price is showing us right now, based on structure, we are seeing a bullish move. So we might be seeing a bullish move at least up to this level. And seeing a bullish move up to this level. So based off what price is showing us, VIX 75 index is bullish. VIX 75 index is bullish. So that's that about that. That's that about the analysis for today. Try or make sure to make do of this analysis. Make sure to make do of it. Don't just enter into the market blindly. Ensure you see proper confirmations. Ensure you see your entry confirmations before you enter into the market. It is just a directional bias to just guide you as to what to expect or the direction to look towards while trading. So that's that about that. If you're just seeing my YouTube channel for the first time, I would like you to click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop contents like this, you'll be notified. And also do well to share my content with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, those interested in trading the forex market, those around you that are interested in pursuing financial independence. Do well to share this content with them. Share my YouTube link with them. Let them know that something amazing, something valuable is being dropped on here, and let us grow together. So that's that about that. Do have a lovely rest of the day. God bless you. This is Perfectforex, your favorite friend, your favorite trader. Have a nice day.